We're coming to you from the Plascon Spaces showroom in 4 West Johannesburg. A warm welcome to the Art Bulletin and thank you very much for staying with Morning Live. It aims to facilitate a change of perception about Africa using contemporary art. That's the Kauru African Contemporary exhibition taking place at the Pretoria Art Museum from Friday.
Cultural brokerage looks at how cultural production, the cultural products that have been produced within Africa have become a currency, if you will. There is a market, and what we're trying to do is to acknowledge that there is a market. There is an exchange of money for goods. There is an exchange of different cultural dynamics that has already been taking place within the continent and also within the SADC region.
The Wild Talk Africa Festival is calling on wildlife filmmakers to submit proposals for their open pitching sessions. The film festival takes place from the 23rd to the 26th of July, running concurrently with the Durban International Film Festival.
This event is unique. It's the only one of its kind on the African continent that brings together filmmakers and producers in the wildlife industry together over a 4-day period. You know, we do skills development in conferences and workshops. Wild Talk Africa is looking for anybody who's hungry for wildlife factual filmmaking. So we're appealing to broadcasters, producers, filmmakers, students in the industry and in the sector who wants to grow, expand, and learn more about wildlife filmmaking.
The State Theatre is calling on young comedians, rappers, poets, and dancers to submit entries for their 3rd annual Youth Expression Festival. If you're interested, get an entry form from their website and submit it before the 24th of May.
The Expressions Youth Festival is a platform for the youth to express themselves artistically. It was first initiated in 2009. They can express themselves through poetry, comedy, dance, music, and most significantly, drama. Anyone can enter, the youth from the age of 18 to any age, really. They can enter for poetry, they can enter for stand-up comedy, they can enter for hip-hop, dance crews.
Environmental issues are under the spotlight at this year's Front Hook Literary Festival, which kicked off on Friday. Environmental campaigner Jonathan Deal will lead a discussion titled To Frag or Not to Frag, alongside authors Tim Cohen and Ivo Vegter.
The 3-day-long word-filled festival will feature some of South Africa's most talented authors. It includes a wide range of talks, debates and workshops for keen writers, readers and publishers. Meanwhile, the exile experience of women in the liberation movements will also feature at the festival in a discussion involving the octogenarian feminist writer Loretta Ngcobo. She and 4 of the 17 contributors to Prodigal Daughters, a book edited by Ngcobo, will feature in a public discussion facilitated by journalist and Business Day columnist Palesa Murudu.
Last week, Adidas Originals and Area 3 started running their latest celebration of street culture with the Sundays in the City launch. The event will take place at Maboning Precincts, the venue, and will host Dogstar in the DJ sessions.
We do pop-up retail, we do fashion shows, we'll be doing a skateboard park inside, we've done gallery exhibitions, we do art exhibitions as well. So yeah, it's a bit of everything. Keeping in line with Adidas Original, which is plays mostly in street culture. So yeah, we do a lot of activities that are based around the street culture.
Middelburg Mall would like to invite aspiring artists to submit their works that are influenced by this Mpumalanga area. The My Middelburg, My Region art competition gives artists the opportunity to win great prizes and also to have their works displayed inside the mall.
Capture an artwork that shows life in and around Middelburg and Mpumalanga and submit it. There are no limits to what one's art can portray: a special moment, a typical scene, a defining landmark, a unique event, everyday beauty. The competition is open to everyone, no matter one's age or artistic experience. Middelburg Mall will put the artwork on show for everyone to enjoy from Monday the 24th of June to Saturday the 13th of July.
An exhibition on child protection in the inner city of Johannesburg will open at the Constitution Hill on Thursday. It's hosted by the Art Therapy Center, also known as Lifika La Podiso. It's in support of Child Protection Week.
What we're doing is really wanting to expose and shout out against the injustices that are going on in the inner city. We've been working with a population group in the Florence building, which is just adjacent to Constitution Hill, and we specifically wanted it here because Constitution Hill's the bastion of human rights, and not even 500 meters away is a building that has got atrocities of human rights going on, where children are being abused, not being protected. There's no proper sanitation, electricity, or care, really. So what we're doing is collaborating with that community, with the children.
Zimbabwean human rights lawyer Beatrice Mtetwa said, "You know this has to be done. Somebody has to do it. And why can't it be you?" The film had a special screening at the Bioscope on Friday. This as Zimbabwe prepares to have its 2013 presidential election. For the filmmaker, there's hope that the work will spark dialogue and change.
Beatrice Mtetwa and the Rule of Law documentary film features one of the bravest lawyers in Africa, Beatrice Mtetwa in Zimbabwe. In spite of beatings by police and being arrested and jailed in March of 2013, Beatrice has courageously defended in court those jailed by the Mugabe government. Through interviews with Mtetwa and some of her defendants, the film tells a story of what happens when rulers place themselves above the law and why defense of the rule of law is a crucial step in the building of a civil society.
From the Plascon Spaces showroom out in Four Ways, Johannesburg, that's how we come to the end of today's Art Bulletin. Do remember that you can check them out at www.plascon.co.za. We are available at morninglive@sabc.co.za by email. We also have a Facebook page that you can check out. The address is The Art